Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Gadget Rum Club podcast, the one-of-a-kind show where the worlds of technology, art, and fine spirits meet. I'm Focus Dan, your guide on this exciting journey. Today we're exploring an icy frontier where artistry meets precision, the world of ice sculpting. But this isn't just about chisels and blocks of ice. We're delving into how cutting-edge technology is reshaping this age-old craft. And what would a Gadget Rum Club episode be without a gadget and some rum? We're featuring the robust Makita 14-inch chainsaw, a tool that's as powerful as it is precise, and we'll see how this can be an artist's ally in ice sculpting. Then, to warm things up, we'll savor the flavors of SSB Castro Reserva, a rum that promises to delight your palate as much as our gadget segment stimulates your imagination. So grab your favorite glass, settle in, and let's get started on this frosty, fiery adventure. Now that we've set the stage for today's chilly yet thrilling adventure, it's time to dive into the first segment of our episode. Technology, as we know, is a game changer in virtually every field, and the art of ice sculpting is no exception. Gone are the days when all you had were simple tools and your imagination. Today, ice sculpting has been transformed by innovative technologies that are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. In this segment, we're going to explore some of the most fascinating technological advancements that are making waves in the ice sculpting world. From precision cutting tools to 3D modeling software, we're seeing an era where the cold canvas of ice meets the cutting edge of technology. So let's chip away at the surface and uncover the cool, tech-infused side of ice sculpting. Welcome to the Tech News segment of our show, where today we're venturing into the icy yet high-tech world of ice sculpting. It's a field where tradition meets innovation, and the results are nothing short of breathtaking. Let's delve into some of the latest technological advancements that are revolutionizing this art form. First up, we've got 3D modeling software. Artists are now using this incredible tool to design and visualize their sculptures in a virtual space before making the first cut. This software allows for intricate designs, precise planning, and even stimulates how light will play on the finished sculpture. It's like having a blueprint for masterpieces. Next, let's talk about precision cutting tools. Chainsaws, like our featured Makita 14-inch, are just the beginning. Sculptors are now using specialized CNC machines, which carve ice with astonishing accuracy based on the 3D models. Imagine a robotic arm that can etch details finer than a human hand could ever achieve. And then, there's the fascinating use of augmented reality in ice sculpting. Artists are using AR headsets to overlay their digital designs onto the actual block of ice, guiding their chisels and saws with unprecedented precision. It's like a high-tech roadmap etched right onto the ice. But it's not just about creating art. Technology is also helping preserve these ephemeral masterpieces. Advanced refrigeration techniques and even specialized coatings are being developed to keep ice sculptures intact for longer, defying the sun's warm embrace. And finally, let's not forget the role of drones and advanced photography in showcasing these icy wonders. Drones capture stunning aerial views, giving us perspectives that were once impossible, bringing the art of ice sculpting to audiences worldwide. It's clear that technology is not just enhancing the way ice sculptures are created, but also how they are experienced and preserved. In this cool intersection of art and tech, the only limit seems to be the imagination. After this frosty foray into high-tech artistry, we'll be gearing up to talk about a tool that's both traditional and tech-savvy, the Makita 14-inch chainsaw. But first, let's take a quick break. Stay with us. After diving into the high-tech world of ice sculpting, it's time to shift our focus from the virtual tools to the tangible ones. As we've just explored, technology has transformed the way ice sculptures are created, and a big part of that transformation comes from the very tools artists use to carve their icy visions into reality. This brings us to the star gadget of today's episode, the Makita 14-inch electric chainsaw. Now you might be wondering, what's so special about a chainsaw in the world of high-tech ice sculpting? Well, the answer lies in the blend of power, precision, and innovation that this tool brings to the table, or should I say, to the block of ice. The Makita 14-inch is not just any chainsaw. It's a favorite among ice sculptors for its reliability, ease of handling, and the fine control it offers. Whether you're creating broad cuts or intricate details, this chainsaw is a testament to how traditional tools have evolved to meet the demands of modern artistic expression. So let's get up close and personal with the Makita 14-inch chainsaw. We'll talk about its features, how it stands out in the world of ice sculpting, and why even in an era of CNC machines and 3D modeling, a good old chainsaw still has a pivotal role to play. Stick around as we rev up this review and carve out the details of the Makita 14-inch chainsaw, right after this short break. Welcome back to the Gadget Rum Club podcast. It's time now to delve into the heart of today's episode, our gadget review featuring the Makita 14-inch electric chainsaw. This isn't just any chainsaw. It's a tool that has become a staple in the world of ice sculpting for its precision, power, and versatility. Let's break down what makes this chainsaw a cut above the rest. First off, let's talk about build and design. The Makita 14-inch chainsaw is crafted with the user in mind. It's lightweight, which is crucial for artists who need to maneuver the saw through intricate designs. The ergonomic handle and vibration dampening system make it comfortable to use for extended periods, which is a godsend during long sculpting sessions. Now, on to the power. The Makita 14-inch electric chainsaw is equipped with a robust motor that delivers consistent power output. This is vital when working with ice, as you need a smooth, steady cut to avoid crapping or chipping the sculpture. The chainsaw's power is matched with precision thanks to its high-quality blade and chain, ensuring clean cuts whether you're moving large chunks of ice or detailing fine features. Another standout feature is the chainsaw's durability. Ice sculpting can be demanding on tools, but the Makita 14-inch is built to withstand the rigors of the craft. Its robust construction means it can handle the cold temperatures and wet conditions inherent in ice sculpting without faltering. Safety is paramount, and here the 14-inch Makita shines as well. It's equipped with an instant chain brake and a built-in lock-off lever, which prevent accidental startups. These safety features are crucial when you're focused on the art and need the peace of mind that your tool is as safe and effective as it can be. And finally, let's talk about versatility. While the Makita 14-inch is a champion in the ice sculpting arena, it's also a fantastic tool for general use. Whether you're trimming trees in your backyard or tackling DIY projects, this chainsaw is adaptive to a variety of tasks, making it a great addition to any tool collection. To sum up, the Makita 14-inch chainsaw is more than just a tool. It's an artist's ally in the realm of ice sculpting. It brings together the power, precision, and reliability needed to transform a block of ice into a work of art. Whether you're an aspiring ice sculptor or just appreciate a well-crafted gadget, the Makita 14-inch is definitely worth your attention. After this insightful look into the Makita 14-inch chainsaw, we're ready to warm things up a bit. Stay tuned as we move on to the next segment of our podcast, where we'll be diving into the rich and robust world of SSB Castro Reserva rum. From the sharp edges of ice sculpting and the buzzing of our featured Makita chainsaw, we now shift gears to something that's sure to warm us up. It's time to move from the frosty art of sculpting to the rich, complex world of fine spirits. In today's episode, we're not just embracing the cold, we're also savoring the warmth of a good rum. Our spirit of choice for this episode is the SSB Castro Reserva. This isn't just any rum. It's a testament to the craftsmanship and tradition, much like the precise tools we just discussed. SSB Castro Reserva is known for its unique flavor profile and the meticulous process that goes into creating each bottle. As we explore this exquisite rum, we'll delve into its origins, the distillation process, and of course, the tasting notes. Whether you're a rum aficionado or simply enjoy a casual sip now and then, this segment promises to be both enlightening and delightful. So grab your favorite glass, find a cozy spot, and let's embark on a sensory journey with the SSB Castro Reserva. Stay tuned as we uncork this bottle and discover what makes this rum stand out in the world of spirits. We'll be right back with a rum review right after this short break. Welcome back to the Gadget Rum Club podcast. After exploring the precision of the Makita 14-inch chainsaw, it's time to indulge in a different kind of craftsmanship, the art of rum making. Today, we have the pleasure of savoring the SSB Castro Reserva, a rum that's as rich in history as it is in flavor. First, let's talk about the origins of the SSB Castro Reserva. This rum hails from the Caribbean, known for its long-standing tradition in rum production. The Castro family, behind this label, has been distilling rum for generations, with methods passed down and refined over the years. It's this heritage that forms the backbone of the Reserva's distinct character. Now, on to the rum review, the tasting. On the nose, SSB Castro Reserva offers a bouquet of aromas. You're greeted with hints of caramel, oak, and a whisper of tropical fruits, suggesting a complexity that invites you to dive deeper. Upon tasting, the Reserva does not disappoint. It's a symphony of flavors. The sweetness of molasses and vanilla is perfectly balanced with the spiciness of nutmeg and a subtle smokiness. This rum has a medium body with a smoothness that makes each sip as enjoyable as the last. But what really sets the SSB Castro Reserva apart is its finish. It leaves a warm, lingering taste with just enough oakiness to remind you of its aging process. This rum is aged in charred barrels, which imparts a depth and richness that is truly remarkable. Pairing suggestions? SSB Castro Reserva is versatile. It can be enjoyed neat, allowing you to savor its full range of flavors, or if you're feeling adventurous, it makes an excellent base for cocktails, adding complexity and a robust foundation to your drink. In summary, the SSB Castro Reserva is a rum that speaks of tradition, quality, and a passion for the craft. Whether you're a rum connoisseur or just starting to explore the world of spirits, this rum is a delightful journey through the taste and tradition. The rich and complex flavors of the SSB Castro Reserva certainly leave a lasting impression. But now, as we move on from the refined world of rum tasting, it's time to switch gears. Every episode, as our regular listeners know, has a moment where we get a bit more candid, a bit more outspoken. Yes, it's time for our rant segment. In this part of the show, we take a moment to get something off our chest. It could be about anything. A trend in the tech world, a gadget that didn't live up to the hype, or perhaps a broader issue in the industry. It's our chance to dive into some of the more contentious or thought-provoking topics that are on our minds. Today, I've got a topic that I've been itching to talk about. It's something that affects all of us in this world of technology and gadgets, and I think it's time we had a heart-to-heart about it. So brace yourselves, because things might get a little heated. But don't worry, we'll keep it insightful and hopefully a bit entertaining, so let's dive in. Here's what's been on my mind lately. Alright folks, it's time for our rant segment. Now don't worry, this isn't your typical venting session. Today I want to talk about something that struck me as we've gone through today's episode. The fascinating intersection of technology, artistry, and tradition, and how sometimes we seem to forget the value of balancing these elements. Let's start with ice sculpting. We discussed the incredible technological advancements in this field. 3D modeling, CNC machines, augmented reality. These are tools that have transformed ice sculpting into something almost out of a sci-fi novel. But here's the catch. In our awe of technology, are we forgetting the raw human element of artistry? The simple beauty of a chisel and a block of ice and the human touch that turns it into a masterpiece. This brings me to the 14-inch Makita chainsaw we reviewed. A fantastic piece of machinery, no doubt. But when we talk about gadgets, there's often this race for the newest, the most high-tech. Sometimes it feels like we're valuing innovation for innovation's sake, rather than for what these tools can actually help us create or accomplish. And then there's the SSB Castro Reserva rum, a product of tradition, of years of refinement and respect for the craft. In a world constantly chasing the next big thing, there's something to be said about the timeless quality of a rum like Castro Reserva. It's not just about age or flavor, it's about a story, a lineage. So here's my point. In our excitement for the new and the novel, let's not forget the value of the old and the traditional. Whether it's in the world of art, gadgets, or spirits, there's a magic in the balance of innovation and tradition. As we embrace the future, let's not lose sight of the past and the simple joys it can bring. Maybe I'm just being nostalgic, or maybe there's a deeper truth here about appreciating the full spectrum of experiences, from the cutting edge to the time-honored. Either way, I think it's something worth pondering. Well, that's my 2 cents for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this too. Feel free to reach out on our social channels or email. But for now, let's wrap up this episode. It's been a journey through technology, art, and tradition, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. And just like that, we've reached the end of another episode of the Gadget Rum Club podcast. From the cold, precise art of ice sculpting enhanced by cutting-edge technology, to the detailed craftsmanship of the Makita 14-inch chainsaw, and the rich heritage of the SSB Castro Reserva rum. Today's episode has been a journey through innovation, tradition, and the senses. I want to take a moment to thank you, our listeners, for joining me on this adventure. Your support and engagement are what make this podcast a truly rewarding experience. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Your likes, subscribes, and shares help us grow and bring you more content like this. And if you have any thoughts on today's topics or suggestions for future episodes, don't hesitate to reach out. We love hearing from you, and your input is invaluable in shaping the show. As we sign off, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you for tuning in. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, an art lover, or a spirit connoisseur, I hope this episode has offered something for you. Stay curious, stay passionate, and remember, there's always more to explore at the intersection of gadgets, art, and fine spirits. This is Focus Dan, your host at the Gadget Rum Club podcast, signing off. Until next time, keep exploring, and cheers.